right, you guys. So I have a lot to talk to you. Is this the right floor? Okay. I have a lot to talk to you guys about today. First, I need to let you guys know that I don't know how Dan and everyone can film mobily, but when people walk by and maybe it's my ADHD and they're like, "Hey, what are you doing?" I'm like, "I don't know. I'm telling people about the banks collapsing." So today in this video, we are talking. This is Lehman-like, especially if I have to film out in the wild. You know there's a problem. So let's dive into my computer. Let's talk banks. Let's talk actually my short on Tesla, which some people say that's stupid. I shouldn't do it. That would be like shorting the dollar.
So here's what you do. Mess up your hair like mine where it looks really stupid and people make fun of you. Go out in the street, get your phone out and talk to it for 1 minute walking by people. People will look at you like, "You're an idiot. Who do you think you are? Who's this guy?" "Oh, I'm just a nobody. Just telling you how the market really is." Credit? Look at this, you guys. Come on. This is, but bravo. The stock market is up today. Okay, that's great, buddy. Credit Suisse is fending off concerns. And let me pause this. The stock market and your world have no correlation. Kind of like what you found out over the last few years, right, Scott? Fending off concerns about its financial health, fanning fears of another. Really? We didn't learn the first time? Lehman Brothers moment that could roil the global financial system. And here is what is happening and what it means. And I'll tell you, this looks like, is that a Lehman? Was that the Lehman Brothers face right there? I think so. Credit Suisse stocks tanked on Monday. I wonder if we would have looked at the charts. Oh, hey, my Tesla short's up there. It's red. Okay, so it tanked on Monday. Could we possibly have seen this in the charts? I say yes. Would you like to take a look at it? I don't know. I am limited on time as concerns grew that it would default on its debt. Just let that one sink in. A gigantic bank is going to default on its debt. That's nothing. No big deal, bravo. We're not scared. The Swiss bank, it's a Swiss bank. Why would we care about that? Is working to what? Assuage. Also, no, why do you use those big words? Huh? Business Insider? You think we all have doctorate degrees? No. That's like, they're going to chill. It's okay. Calm. Widespread worries about its financial health. Guys, all banks, you want to know what their financial health is? Zero. You want to know what their debt load is? Everything. Let's just say, let's bring back in the bail-ins. Those just work like a charm. Credit Suisse may now find it trickier and more expensive to restructure its business. Oh, why is that? Well, that is because debt is getting very expensive. And that is why companies, banks, the UK is crippling under its debt and how they have to restructure it. That's how this sweet Keynesian system works. And you need low interest rates to do it. I mean, look, they popped up a little bit. The Fed just barely, right? And the whole world is crippled. But as the article goes on to say, Credit Suisse is fending off concerns. They're huge concerns about its financial health. There isn't health. They're obese. With some investors going as far as suggesting the Swiss bank is at risk of suffering a Lehman Brothers style collapse that could upend and will the global financial system. Here's a closer look at what is going on. Rampant inflation is going to quickly turn into what we call rampant disinflation, because we don't use the word deflation on this channel. Otherwise, you guys pick up gigantic rocks and throw it at my car when I drive by. Soaring interest rates, well, that will fix that inflation problem you have. Early signs of a global economic downturn. I've been saying, how long? How long have I been saying? That's the top, and here we go. And tumbling asset prices. Oh, which one? Oh, the housing market? Poof, gone. Stock market? Poof, gone. NFTs? Oh, yeah, you can laugh now. Have spooked investors for months and made them worry about what's coming next. I will tell you what's coming next. We're currently in a recession, and you better cross your fingers that we don't go into a depression. But I honestly think we'll have a gigantic war. That should get us out of it. It seems to every 80 years. I mean, look at the UK government. Look what's going on in the banking system. What's happening over there? It is crumbling. I mean, it's like we're getting black swan after black swan after black swan. The news sent British pound to a record low. Well, let's go shopping against the dollar spiked. UK government's borrowing costs. See, all of this money that everyone has borrowed, especially in the dollar, well, that has to be paid back with debt. Actually, the entire system, whenever you create a bond or a dollar or any form of what they call money, which is debt, has to be paid back with interest. Where are you going to get that interest? Well, you got to create more bonds. You got to create more dollars. And the United States of America has signed up for being the supplier of the entire global currency. And that is why we have to continue this machine. Or you can just end it. Like, the IMF maybe suggesting maybe the whole world is going to go, this isn't going to work. This dollar juggernaut that is taking over the world, which I've talked about for probably over a year. And you said, no, the dollar's going to zero. And I said, no, the dollar's going to rip the face of everyone off. And then gold will take its place. Well, except for the governments will stop that, just like that they always have, and then we'll do something like a civil war. Yeah, something fun. And then as the article goes on to say, we finally get to those pitchforks that we all have, right? You guys have them? Well, it's time to light them on fire and go to the streets. Would spark what? A cause, a massive blaze. And we're not talking a California 420 massive blaze. No, we're talking a blaze that will take down the system because the people have had enough. But the truth is the people haven't had enough and they want more free stuff. And, then we're going to have the Great Reset and this is just going to be great. You're going to own nothing. You're going to be happy and then they're going to own everything. And then maybe this guy, well, not the guy with the bright red face, but the other guy, maybe Klaus, will be on the new dollar. Actually, the Dutch, you have your hands full. Looks like you're having to run around and remove all of these posters all over. Look at this. You guys have been sending me these pictures. You guys are posting that. That would be very interesting, wouldn't that? The winter is coming. Maybe that's a new Amazon product we should look into. Coming for you and your family. The Great Reset. Hey, look, it's our buddy Bill over there. The Great Reset, where you will own nothing and you will be happy because you'll rent from them. You basically are their passive income. And coming in from CNBC, Credit Suisse may or may not. Which one is it, Stan? Be a Lehman moment, but I can guarantee you something is going to break. I can guarantee that also. Why do I know that? Because we see it breaking now. It's like there might be a pullback in the stock market. I know, Bravo, you've been saying for so long that the market's going to have a pullback. Hey, did you take a look? I think the Federal Reserve is going to have to face the consequences of a credit event. And I say, yes, it's a money event. If it were to occur, well, he told CNBC, because I don't want to screw up Kamal's name, he told Squawk Box Asia on Monday, something is going to break. A longtime critic. And how is that stock trading over there down only 1% today? Well, let's take a little gander. Looks like you guys are down only 75%. I wonder if there could have been an indicator that could have told you something. Also, when you guys see these things, gaps, see that gap? And you say, well, Bravo says gaps always get filled. No, they don't. Just major indices. If you cannot see the gap, that would be right there. Okay, so that is a gap. It closes and then it opens up the next day or on Monday, and like everyone's like, forget it, I'm out. So now I'm going to correct myself. It's not 100% on major indices. Is that more gooder? Because I know you guys are like, well, what about that one day? Even if you look at Credit Suisse, time in the market's always better than time in the market. Okay. All right, Mark, who got in at, what you get in there at, this is on the weekly, by the way, $77. Now it's worth $4. Just wait till 2006. That's when that was the top, 2007, okay? I guess someone's holding the bags. So from $77, $78, all the way to 4, and then 3, and then 2, and then poof. How could you possibly have known what to do? See, I'm going to turn on one thing. It is in my bear market course. Link in the description if you want to grab it. Usually those codes go pretty fast. It's for 200, how to trade in a bear market. But I'm showing you this. I'm turning on one line. That is your 200. It's not your daily. It's your 200 weekly, which it keeps banging its head 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 1,000 times, more. It can't get above it. This is a very good indicator, also a good indicator for those of you that like to, well, buy the dip, or you want to buy and hold, you just don't know what. That would be like a major indice under, okay, the weekly 200. That's when you could start accumulating if you don't know what the frack to do. Like you take this little indice, the S&P 500. See the blue line? Accumulate in here, right there. That's okay. You go underneath that blue line and you say, whatever, I'll just wait and see. Because I know a lot of people are that way. They're like, when can I start buying the bottom? It goes under the 200. See the yellow? I think that was either Fed pivot or no, that was Fed tightening. That was a little bit prior to that. That was also the same amount of time where we're at right now. That was August, September, October. Yeah, the good months, the good old months where the market completely sells off. So you want to know where we're at now? Look, S&P 500, boop, we bounce. Okay, did I mention that my course was 200 right now? Gosh, bet you wish you could have grabbed that one, right? Okay, so now moving out where we are now, and it barely, I mean, we on the weekly, you guys on the last one, and just in case you wanted to see how close we got it, and for those of you like Jim Cramer that says he doesn't do the chart thing, yeah, how's that working for you there, Jimmy? Why did we have a bounce perfectly off of the 200? Oh, maybe because that's what the charts are telling you, and I could have told you that too. Same thing, Tesla. Same thing, Dow Jones Industrial, S&P 500, the Qs. So that was a clear bounce off of that trend line. You could have this is it. This is where you get your bouncy bounce. How far? I don't know. We'll have to count it. But going back to the last time it went under it, you only had you had 28 days when it was under the 200 weekly. So again, for those of you who are like, I'm just an investor. Well, that line this is when you begin investing. Now, real quick, looking at Tesla, you see your 200. You want to start accumulating? See, bull market on Tesla. Okay, but wait. Hold on. And look how far we have until that one. Now, that's the weekly. My price, my short got triggered. Why? Yeah, that's because it's TA. Let me zoom on it. 254.93. Short got triggered. This was actually, I put this in my bear market course. I'm like, the one thing that I say never do, never short Tesla. It will punish you. I'm like, oh, why don't we just use this one in the course? But looking at this, 254. You put it in advance. You right click and then you click trade like that, and you click sell there, right? Oh, and connect over there to TradeStation. They'll give you $150. But in this course, in this class, it is not you might be in it, I don't know. Paper trade. You got to paper trade first. Otherwise, you will get very confused. But that is okay. My first, and now this is great. We can all watch Bravo get his face ripped off when Tesla rebounds. I'm going to exit because you always want to know, what am I doing and when am I doing? So I told you earlier, last week, I said, this is the line. That's where I'm going to short. I even put it in the course. Now here we are. It triggered it. My 50 right there. It's going to exit. See that blue line right here? Right here. It's going to exit 50% of the position. Why? Well, because that would be support. And then the next, I'll probably get out because it's going to have a major bounce at probably 154, something around that zone. Let me zoom out a little bit and just be, no. To probably right around 193, $200, outsee, full thing. Again, I teach you how to make money going up, which is, you learned how to do that. So we got that covered. Now you're like, well, how do we make money going up and down when we got news stories like this? Credit Suisse market turmoil deepens. You never want to send memos. How many times do those memos backfire? So, hey, new CEO and all CEOs, stop it with the memos. Same thing when a government official comes out like this, what they say, sought to reassure employees, everything is fine. Right? Nothing to see here when Janet Yellen's like, there will never, ever be another financial anything in our lifetime. A week later, the whole bottom falls out. And coming in from Greg Hunter, USA Watchdog. He used to be your watchdog until YouTube says you can't be a USA Watchdog anymore. You got to go bye-bye. See, if you tell people the truth, right, they'll boot you. They give you three warnings though. So the first warning, you got to listen. The second warning, you better listen, and then the third warning, you're gone, unless it was the last election where you actually couldn't even use 3 words. I don't care. There was no warnings, and I'm not saying it, but your channel was poof gone. I know people had millions of subscribers. Their channel was obliterated. Dang it! I tried that word and it didn't work again. 2023 will be. This is from Martin. This is USA Watchdog to Martin Armstrong. 2023. So you're fine. 2022 is fine. You guys enjoy your marshmallows now. Will be a year from hell. Okay, so if you've ever visited, let me know. Martin Armstrong warns Europe could suck the rest of what? Well, I'll help you with the word here. The rest of the world down the YouTubes. That is it. Suck the world down YouTube. And I'd say Martin's been pretty interesting to listen to. Legendary financial and geopolitical cycle analyst Martin Armstrong says nothing is going to get better by the end of 2022. And he is still forecasting chaos ensuing in 2023. And actually, he reads from the same books I do in Europe. I believe they are actually deliberately doing this. Really? What about us? You don't think all these explosions everywhere? Oh, that was just an accident. I thought it was by the way, I thought it was a $10 billion dual pipeline. You guys are telling me it was a 20 billion? And Russia's just going to sit by and do nothing? You blow up my $20 billion pipeline, yeah, you're going to have to answer. Well, I don't know. Who knows who did it, right? Klaus Schwab's Great Reset. And I say there is something that you can do about it. With all this bad news, bad stuff going on, you can do something. You know what you do? Well, we can all pitch in and buy an island, and then we can go there, but they'll probably blow us up. Or you could get in your car and move, kind of like I just did a little over a year ago. Was that a year ago? 2 years ago? I don't know. You know how time goes? You're like, I don't know. I thought I sold at the top of the market. We'll see. California, gasoline. So if you think it's bad now, it's going to get worse, especially if Newsom becomes president. Won't that be just fun? California. Yeah, the rest of the world who's listening to me right now, I left California not primarily because of Newsom, but because of Newscom. So I got in a car and I left and I went to that place called Texas. And right now, actually, the gas stations around me, I see them with the number 2. So it's like $2.99, $2.85. California, $6 and $7. So again, if you want your problem solved, you need to move. And also Mish Talk, that's where I stole this article from. Thank you for putting out your deep dive in your research. Love his articles. And then I can add to it. Middle class. Why is the middle class shrinking? Well, kind of because you're not moving. You got to move. And then you got to start businesses. So make sure you start businesses, because the financial system, the monetary system that you're currently in is like musical chairs. You've seen this in the dollar. Now they've stopped making them. Well, not really, but they've limited. They've restricted. We'll use the word restricted. And now you see what is happening. So you need to A, make more, or B, just completely give up and go, okay, you know what? I'm happy owning nothing. Just tell me what to do, government. So either A, you got to fight for it, or B, you just give up and say it's just too hard. Which most of the kids that I taught from high school to college, I think they're more on the side of just, I give up. I just want an easy road. So, yeah, you wait. It's not going to be easy. And thanks for hanging out with me on this Monday. Wow. Even when I'm in Boston hanging out with you guys, it's amazing. Thank you so much for the cold weather. And it's not humid. I guess that's a good thing. I'll see you tomorrow.